Lizzie, it's been a while.
Huh? Is this Rachel? Wow, no kidding. It really has been a while. Did you want something?
I see you're just as disingenuous as usual.
Whoa, what's with you all of a sudden? Is that seriously how you talk to someone you haven't seen in 5 years after messaging them out of the blue? Just because we were pals back in college doesn't mean you get to be disrespectful towards me. There are such things as manners, you know? We're not kids anymore either. To think you're a fully grown adult and still don't even know the meaning of basic decency yet?
You've got some nerve. Who are you with right now?
Huh? I'm on my own, you psycho. What's with the interrogation, detective?
Playing dumb isn't going to get you anywhere. I've been doing some digging. I know everything.
Huh? Digging into what? What do you know?
You might not have noticed, but there's a camera in that bedroom, and I can see it in real time using an app on my phone.
A camera?
Seeing you guys smooch in my bedroom like that is making me want to vomit, so would you mind cutting it out?
Oh, I see. So, so mine and Donnie's steamy romance is out of the bag? Oopsie, I'm such a minx. What did I go and do?
Yes, and I'm pleased you accepted. There's no use denying it anymore. Now, if you wouldn't mind, hurry up and get the hell out of my mansion pronto.
Huh?
Given the situation, I'd be super grateful if you could do me a favor and take that scumbag traitor Donnie with you while you're at it.
What the heck are you talking about? Why would I do something like that? Don't talk crazy. The only one who needs to get out of this mansion is you.
Why?
Think about it. If mine and Donnie's secret is out, you guys are pretty much definitely gonna get a divorce now, right?
Right. Of course, I have no other choice. Divorce is the only option.
Well, that means that as of today, this mansion officially belongs to me and Donnie. Woohoo! I can't wait to start our new life together without having to worry about being found out. It's like a huge weight just got lifted off my shoulders. I'm actually glad.
Whoa. Slow down a sec there, Roadrunner. What exactly gives you the impression that mansion belongs to you all of a sudden?
I mean, duh, like, obviously it does.
I'm sorry, hun, but you are dead wrong.
But don't get the wrong idea. This was never about the money. Me and Donnie are truly in love with each other. It's just a coincidence that I ended up getting this mansion as a fortunate side product of our love, so don't go thinking I had my sights on it from the get-go or anything like that, because I didn't.
So you're saying you didn't get your claws into my husband for his money?
Right, exactly. Now, listen, Rachel, since I have a big heart, I'll kindly allow you some time to get your belongings together before I ban you from the place forever. But you better get a hurry on, because I want you and all of your things gone by the end of tomorrow. Hang on a sec. So, get this, Rachel. A letter came today. Do you know what it was? I think you know what it was. The compensation documents. 20,000 each from both me and Donnie. 40,000 in total. Wow. Are you really sure this is all you're gonna ask of us? I was convinced after dropping down in status to a pitiful brokey after taking the financial hit of the divorce, you were sure to try and rinse us for as much as humanly possible. I can't tell you how surprised I was when I opened the envelope and realized how easy you're going on us. My jaw almost hit the floor.
That's the amount me and my lawyer decided on after a lengthy discussion. The payment instructions are written on the documents. I'd like it sooner rather than later, please.
Yeah, whatever. A measly 40K is chicken feed for Donnie. He'll barely even notice the difference in his bank balance, and obviously I won't notice at all because he's gonna pay my share.
Chicken feed? Wow, it's all right for some, huh? It must be so nice to be that well off.
Why are you acting all surprised all of a sudden? You know better than anyone just how rich my man is.
The divorce papers?
Huh?
I left them with Donnie along with my lawyer's business card when I came to collect my belongings.
Oh, you mean those papers on the living room table? What about them?
Would you mind asking Donnie to get them filled in and sent to the address on my lawyer's business card as soon as possible?
If you're so worried about time, wouldn't it make more sense to fill them in yourself first? What a dummy you are!
I'll only be filling in my half when every last cent of the compensation I'm asking for has been paid in full into my bank account.
Oh, so that's how you're playing it, huh? If you tell me your address, I'll get him to send them to you.
I'm doing this through my lawyer precisely because I don't want to be directly involved with you, and I definitely don't want you knowing where I live. Take a hint.
Geez, touched a nerve, did I? I guess you're too ashamed to tell me your address because $150 a month cockroach-infested hellhole is probably the best you can afford now, isn't it, you poverty-stricken loser? Whatever, princess. Have it your way. I guess I can't hold not wanting to be seen in the depths of poverty after having lived at large in a big, luxurious mansion for so long. Jeez, Rachel, I almost feel sorry for you. Your pride must be at rock bottom. Sorry for not realizing what a sensitive issue asking for your address would be. I'll be more thoughtful in the future, princess.
Are you quite done? Just pay me my compensation as soon as you can. And see to it that those divorce papers make their way to my lawyer's desk as soon as possible.
Yeah, I heard you the first time, doofus. I want to get married to Donnie as soon as I can, so don't worry, honey pumpkin. This divorce will be over with before you know it, and then we can finally wash our hands of you. Oh, he's calling me to bed now. Gotta shoot. Time for some steamy fun with the stallion. Toodles! Hey, Rachel, Donnie says he paid both of our shares of the compensation, so you should have your full 40K now. He said he sent the divorce papers off to your lawyer's office a few days ago. Is the divorce still not finalized?
I don't need constant updates from you, Lizzie. Donnie's in touch with my lawyer, so save yourself the trouble.
But don't you see? I want to update you, honey bun, because I relish in it. Do you have any idea how hard I had to work to get the upper hand over you? You could at least be a good sport so I can enjoy the fruits of my efforts.
Get the upper hand over me? What's that supposed to mean?
Wake up and smell the coffee already, doofus. I'm living in what used to be your mansion here. But now you're nothing but a worn-out has-been living in a heap of junk apartment not fit for the cockroaches that infest it. You always were the most insufferable goody-two-shoes back in college, weren't you? God, the way you sucked up to the teachers infuriated me to no end. But it turns out you were just an extra here to support me, the main character, all along. You had some nerve to marry someone as rich as Donnie. I was livid when I found out you were tying the knot. Livid.
So is that why you decided to go after him, to get back at me?
Who cares what my reasons were? The fact is that he loves me now, regardless. And now, your pompous air of self-importance is nothing but a distant memory after I romantically and financially beat the crap out of you. Bam, pow, crack. I tell you, sweetie pie, I couldn't feel any more refreshed. I'm picking up good vibrations.
So this was nothing but a desperate scheme to heal your wounded pride all along? I must say, I'm kind of disappointed in you.
Huh?
I'm heading out to hand the divorce papers in now. The two of you are officially free to do what you like.
Woohoo! Yippee! Yahoo! Looks like me and my precious Donniekins have a marriage to register for tomorrow. Are you back from the clerk's office yet?
Did you register to get married by any chance?
Yeah, of course. We handed everything in first thing this morning at lightning speed. No brakes on the love train. With this, my ascent to the ranks of the select chosen few of the mansion-owning, ultra-celeb housewives of the world is complete.
Ultra-celeb housewives?
Yes, doofus, ultra-celeb housewives. 'Cause as of today, I'm married to Donnie, my filthy rich love muffin. I know you're probably still reeling from the shock of losing everything, but you should at least still be able to read basic English.
I see. The thing is, Lizzie, Donnie isn't filthy rich at all. He's actually up to his ears in debt.
What did you just say?
Meh, whatever. Judging from your constant boasting, you're head over heels in love with the guy, so what should it matter if he's in dire straits financially?
Wait, Rachel, what the hell are you talking about?
Wait, do you still not know? He borrowed the $40,000 he paid me in compensation from his uncle.
Huh?
On top of the $10,000 debt he was in to begin with, he must owe a square $50,000 by now. Good luck paying off his $50,000 of debt as a couple.
What the fuck? Rachel, what the heck is this? Are you telling me this huge mansion we're living in never belonged to Donnie? He said it was his family home, that he inherited it from his dad. Why do we have to leave?
Donnie doesn't have a family home anymore.
What? Why not?
Good grief. You married Donnie without knowing a single thing about his circumstances, didn't you? And what's worse, you didn't even bother to ask.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
Donnie's hometown is so far away you'd have to spend half a day on an airplane to get there. His mom took full custody of him when his parents divorced when he was 10. His mom remarried when he was an adult. She currently lives in Minnesota with her new husband. She no longer has anything to do with Donnie's real dad whatsoever. And Donnie hasn't seen him in decades, which means Donnie no longer has a family home.
Then, who does this mansion belong to?
It originally belonged to my mom after she inherited it from my grandpa, her dad. Then when my mom passed, it went to my aunt. But then my aunt married and went to live with a guy she met down in Wyoming. She didn't want to sell it because of the sentimental value it had to all of us, but she also hated the idea of leaving it empty to rot, so she left me in charge of managing the place. Not long after I started doing that, me and Donnie got married, so we figured it made sense to move in there together.
Wait a second, does that mean... No way.
Yes way. Donnie could live 1,000,000 lifetimes and he still wouldn't have a hope in hell's chance of getting his mitts on that mansion. It has literally nothing to do with him now. After talking things over with my aunt, we've decided to put it on the market and sell up. So if the pair of you don't get out pronto, you're going to find yourselves in a really awkward situation.
Why didn't you tell me any of this before? We already got freaking married, goddammit!
But I did tell you.
Huh?
You were so insistent the mansion belonged to Donnie, but if you check through the chat logs, you'll see I did tell you you were wrong.
What? Oh my god.
Go on, go ahead and check, it's all there.
Rachel, can I ask you one thing?
What is it?
Donnie's salary, how much does he make a year again?
His salary? If my memory serves me right, I think he made something like $25K last year.
$25K? Is that all? How can that be when he lives such an extravagant lifestyle?
Where do you think he got that extra $10K of debt from? You know, aside from the $40K he just borrowed from his uncle to pay me in compensation. Apparently he used up all of his original savings on you when you constantly pestered him to buy you luxury branded clothing. It would appear that not wanting to destroy his hard-cultivated Mr. Rockefeller image, he went into debt so he could carry on lavishing gifts neither of you could afford on you to keep up the facade.
What? He destroyed his finances to buy me gifts? Oh, you've got to be joking me.
To be honest with you, I get the impression that even renting yourselves out a new apartment would be difficult at this point.
Oh my god. But I just sold my apartment to live with this broke loser. Ugh.
Oopsie. Now forgive me if it seems like I'm prying, but tell me, Lizzie, am I right in thinking relations between you and your parents are too frosty for you to rely on either of them for help? It's just I remember you saying something like that to me back in college is all.
Yes, that's right. Where am I supposed to live now? I'm in the mother of all predicaments here.
Turns out it's your lucky day. I hear Donnie's uncle, you know, the one who lent him my $40,000 in compensation, is willing to take the both of you into his home on the condition that you look after the place and do all of his grocery shopping. Generous, right?
What?
Wow, did he seriously not tell you about that either? You guys have some severe communication issues.
This is the first I've heard of it. He doesn't tell me anything.
Well, how about you go try asking him now? I'm busy unpacking my things in my new house, so I don't really have time for this back and forth with you at the moment. Mind if we call it a day here?
Your new house?
Yep. I bought myself a place in Beverly Hills when I decided on the divorce.
A place in Beverly Hills?
Yep, it's a pretty old house, but I think it just adds to the charm. It's really lovely. What am I saying? It's Beverly Hills. Of course you already know how lovely it is.
Rachel, how is this possible? I thought you were just a regular company employee.
Yeah, my company's salary is about as average as it gets, but I have a side hustle which brings me in a tasty sum every month.
Side hustle? What's that? Ugh, forget it. Just let me live with you.
Not in a million years, honey pumpkin.
Why not?
Why would you move in with me when Donnie's uncle has so kindly agreed to let you live with him? Besides, you and I are strangers now. You have nothing to do with me.
But I thought we were friends.
The idea of the scheming gold digger who stole my husband thinking of me as her friend is so monumentally gross that the thought alone makes my skin crawl.
Rachel!
I'm pretty sure I already told you this, but good luck paying off his $50,000 of debt as a couple.
No!
3 months passed between me starting to collect proof of the affair and everything finally getting settled. It's nice to finally be able to breathe now that the whole affair is done and dusted, and I can't wait to put it all behind me. Even back in college, Lizzie was always the type who only seemed to be able to understand the concept of love and romance through dollar-tinted glasses. I knew back then that she was destined to end up chasing after men with money to satisfy her lust for the material. I lost count of the amount of times she stole other girls' boyfriends. I never thought it would culminate in her taking my husband, though. That said, something tells me a broke, debt-ridden liar wasn't exactly the knight in shining armor she'd spent her whole life imagining she'd snag. Between you and me, I chuckled a little during our message exchange when the reality of her situation was obviously starting to sink in. Sadly, for my wayward ex-husband and his money-obsessed companion, the only fate that awaits them now is a life cooped up in a tiny apartment with his uncle, who, it just so happens, is rumored to be a huge pervert and serial panty thief with a rap sheet for sex crimes longer than your arm. Could these rumors perhaps have something to do with the crying my friend, who happens to be Donnie's uncle's next-door neighbor, tells me she can hear coming through the walls every night? You know what? There are some things in this world it's better not to know.
Honey, it's been almost 6 hours. You can't stay out all night. The kids are asking for you. They won't go to bed because they want you to come home and say goodnight. Adam, I'm running out of excuses to tell our children. I can't exactly tell them that their dad would rather spend his time gambling than with them. Please, just come home. Adam, this is unacceptable. The kids and I were up all night waiting for you to come home. Where are you? I'm really starting to worry. I just want to know that you're okay. I can't believe you won't even text me back. We've been married for 7 years. I deserve more respect than this. Adam, please. I just want to know that you're all right. I'm worried sick, and I really don't know what to tell our children why their daddy hasn't come home. I've just spoken to your brother. He says you hit the jackpot last night and won over $5 million, but you haven't bothered to call or even text me to let me know you're okay? Where are you?
Hello, my beautiful new bride. Last night was the best night of my life. It's great that we can finally be together officially.
Adam, what are you talking about? What do you mean we can be together officially?
Oh, Ilana, I mean we can finally live the life we wanted.
And why did you call me your new bride? We've been married for 6 years.
I, just feel like our life has been renewed.
Adam, why do I feel like this message was meant for someone else?
Don't be ridiculous. Of course it was meant for you. Who else would I be sending messages like this to?
Okay, when will you be home? You've been gone almost an entire day.
Oh, well, I have some things I need to sort out before I can come home.
What sort of things? Why can't you sort them out at home?
Just some legal things to do with the jackpot money. I have to go back to the bank and things, so I'm just gonna stay at the hotel in the casino.
Well, when will you be coming home then?
I'll see you and the kids on the weekend.
Hi, honey. I haven't heard from you all week. Is everything okay?
I've just been busy with things here. I've been on a winning streak, so I don't want to lose my mojo.
The kids have been asking for you. Do you think you can take a break from gambling for a while so you can spend some time with them?
I told you I'd come home on the weekend, Ilana. Don't pester me.
I'm not pestering you. I'm just worried about you. We haven't seen you for a couple of days, and you seemed so distant.
It's all in your head, Ilana. Do you not want me to get rich?
Not everything is about money. I just want our family to feel whole again. Hi, Rebecca. My name's Ilana. You don't know me, but I found your number online. I need to talk to you about Adam. Hi? How do you know about Adam, and what do you need to talk about? This is gonna come across as very weird and suspicious, but if you can just trust me and answer honestly. Okay, what do you want to know? How long have you known Adam, and what is he to you? Well, we've been dating for about 2 years, but we recently just got married. He's also the father of my child. Wow, okay. What? Adam is my husband of 7 years, and the father of my 2 kids. Excuse me? That's crazy. I would know if Adam was cheating on me. Do you know where Adam is right now? Yes, he's just left to go to the office for a couple of hours. He has some work that needs to be done. Adam is supposed to be coming to see his kids now. He hasn't been home for almost 2 weeks because he's been out gambling. Because he says he's on a winning streak and is supposedly living at the hotel in the casino. No, that can't be right. We can't be talking about the same person. You got married about 2 weeks ago, didn't you? How'd you know that? Because He sent me a message that was meant for you. How do you know it was meant for me? I've had a feeling for a little while now that something wasn't right in our relationship. He's been distant and gambling a lot more and staying away from home. I never thought he'd been cheating on me for so long. But when I received that message, I knew he must be living a double life. I had to do some snooping around, but I finally figured out that it's you that is his other woman. This can't be true. I'm gonna call him right now and straighten this all out. No, don't. I have an idea. What idea? If we let him know that we know what he's done, we won't get anything out of it. Let's make him pay for what he's done to us. I still don't believe all this is true. How about this? We follow him the next few days and get proof that he's playing the both of us. Then, when we know for sure, we can get our revenge. Alright, fine. That lying, two-timing waste of oxygen. I didn't want to believe it, but you're right. He's been cheating on me with you. Technically, he's been cheating on me with you. I've been married to him longer, which makes you his mistress. Either way, he's been living a life of lies, and I want nothing more to do with it. I've been thinking, instead of coming right out and confronting him, we should get our own back first. What are you thinking? Well, it isn't just us he's messed with. He's ruined our children's lives being absent, and an all-around deadbeat dad. He can't just get away with that. We deserve something out of it. I'm listening. Well, he won't buy anything for me anymore, but I could milk him for things for the kids. And I'm sure he's still willing to buy your love. You should try and get some new valuables. I like the way you think. Let's let him dry. That's it. I think he's officially run out of money. You've obviously been doing well because he seems super stressed out. I just got him to agree to buy me my dream car. I don't think he realized the amount when he signed off on the paperwork. I think that was the tipping point. I told him I needed $3,000 to get some necessities for the kids, and he just about bit my head off. I persuaded it out of him anyway, but I don't think he has anything left. Good. That flea bag deserves nothing. What's the plan now? Now we take him down. I'm gonna file for divorce, but you can have him charged with bigamy and have your marriage annulled. Good. I want nothing more to do with that man. I can't believe I fell for his lies and married him. I'll be so glad when this marriage is dissolved. Hi, Adam.
What do you want, Ilana?
Wow. What bit you in the ass?
I just have a lot on my mind. I've been a bit reckless lately when I should have been putting money back into working the machines.
If only you could make a full-time job out of gambling.
Did you need something, or are you just here to bug me for more money again? Because I don't have.
That's a shame. But no, that's not why I'm messaging you. I've just emailed you some papers. Be a doll and sign them for me, please.
I think you've sent me the wrong document. These are divorce papers.
Oh, good. So you did get them.
What do you mean?
Sign the papers, Adam. I want a divorce.
What? Why?
I'm tired of playing dumb, Adam. I know you've been living a double life.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're acting crazy.
And I'm so tired of you trying to gaslight me. I know all about your relationship with Rebecca and your other child. You can cut the act now.
How did you find out? I've been so careful. Please tell me you haven't confronted her.
No, Adam, you haven't. I knew something was up the minute you sent me a text meant for her. And of course I told her. We women need to stick together against sick men like you.
No. She can't know.
Oh, she knows. And not only that, but she's busy filing a case of bigamy against you.
This can't be happening. I've invested so much, the car, the new piece of land. And you with the kids. If she leaves me, I'll have nothing left.
Serves you right. Now, if you wouldn't mind, you can either sign those divorce papers now and take the easy way out, or I can take you to court and sue you for alimony.
No, please, you can't do this to me.
I'll be waiting for those papers, Adam. I can't believe it! We did it! Adam was charged with bigamy and sentenced to a year in prison. I also managed to get him to sign divorce papers, but little does he know that I'm gonna sue him for alimony anyway. You go, girl. Take him for all that he's worth. I don't think there's much more anymore, but at least I know we got everything we could out of him in any case. I've been thinking, while we were draining his accounts, I convinced him to buy me a plot of land in the countryside. What do you think about moving into the farmhouse together and letting our kids grow up together? They're half siblings after all. That actually sounds amazing. We could all do with a fresh start. The countryside would definitely do us all some good. Amazing! Let's do it!
Alana, it's me, Adam.
Adam? I thought you were in prison. What do you want?
I've just been released. I need you.
Need me? What for? So you can use me again? I was hoping they'd lock you up and throw away the key.
Please, Alana, I'm so sorry for everything I did. I just need you to take me back.
Why would I take you back? After everything you've done to me? And you've forgotten about Rebecca and how you messed up her life too?
I have nothing, Alana. I need your help to get back on my feet. I know you're earning rental income from our previous home that you got from me in alimony. Please, you're the only one I want.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, but that sounds like your problem, not mine. After everything you've put me through, I've sworn off men. I want nothing to do with you or any other man ever again.
No, don't say that. I can fix things.
It's too late for that, Adam. Now beat it. I have nothing more to say to you. Hey, hun. You won't believe who just messaged me. Who? Adam. No way. What did that piece of trash want? He's just gotten out of prison and was begging me to take him back. It was pathetic. I somehow wouldn't have expected anything less from him. What did you tell him? I told him to get lost. I want nothing to do with him, or any man for that matter. Good for you, sweetie, but do you know what that means? What? We've been living together for a whole year now. No way, really. It seems just like last month we merged our households, and our family became one. And I wouldn't change it for the world. Me neither. Hey, can I talk to you about something? Of course, what is it? I'm a bit embarrassed, so I didn't want to bring this up in person. But we've been living together for a little while now, and I've been really loving it, getting to spend time with our kids, and with you. I've been loving it too. I couldn't ask for a better family than the little one we've built together. I couldn't either, but the thing is, I've been having these feelings for a little while, and I just want to come clean, and come right out and say it. Go ahead, you can tell me anything. Rebecca, I think I love you. Oh my god, I'm so happy to finally hear you say that out loud. What? What do you mean? I've been feeling the same way, but I've been too shy to say anything. But I've noticed the way you look at me, and the things you say. You knew? Why didn't you say anything? I wanted you to make the first move, and you finally have. You don't have to be embarrassed, because I love you too, Alana. You do? I do. This is amazing. I've never felt so elated in my life. Me neither. Is that how we know it's real? I guess so. Now that we finally have that out of the way, I have something I want to talk to you about too. Yes, I've been thinking about it a lot lately. What do you think about using some of the land on our plot and opening up an organization for women? I'm listening. What kind of organization? One for women who are in similar situations to what we were in. I want to help other women who are in abusive or toxic relationships. I want to create a safe environment for them so they can escape to and help them heal. I mean, we have enough space for it. I love this idea. And you know what? We can use the money I'm getting as alimony to get it up and running. It's only right that Adam be the one to pay for this, as he's one of the reasons women need such a sanctuary. Really? Are you sure? Definitely. It's an amazing idea. As women, we need to stick together and help others to get out of situations where they can be used. mistreated, and abused. We need to do this to make the world at least a little bit better for our children. I can't believe it. This is going to be fantastic. Let's do it.
After falling in love with each other, Ilana and Rebecca went on to get married. They opened up the organization on their plot of land and were able to build it up into an amazing business. Women come from all over to find sanctuary in their organization. Thanks to this, Ilana and Rebecca have been able to help thousands of women. Their kids continue to be brought up in a loving family home, where they learn to respect each other's rights and needs, as well as how to live off the land. The family doesn't just live in the farmhouse, but they also have transformed the land into a working farm which they can live off of. The women who have found salvation at their organization are also able to work on the farm and take part in different programs to help them heal and become rehabilitated. As for Adam, after he came crawling back to Ilana and she told him off, he was never heard from again, aside from his alimony payments.
Becca and Louis. Could you stop asking my colleagues where I am? Could you be any more embarrassing? You are not answering the phone. I was right in being worried because you crashed the car. Do you have an extra 500 for us to get it fixed? For goodness sake, the kids need to go to school and they need food. Woman, you will not tell me about my own household as if I am blind. You love making a big deal out of everything. Do not forget who pays the bill in this house. You are not the only one working. I'm contributing as well. You figure out what to do about the car. I am disappointed in you. Instead of coming home, you go drinking with your buddies and crash our car. Look, I can afford to fix the car, so stop being on my case about it. Why is my food cold? Sorry, I had to run over to my mother's house with the kids. It was an emergency. Come back home this instant. But my mother needs me. Who is your husband? Me. Do not make me come over there and fetch you. You're very brave these days. Have you forgotten that I'm the man of this house? I'm on my way. Sorry for last night, my dear. You always say sorry, but now I'm thinking that you have never been sorry. You need to get help for your anger issues. I cannot deal with being beaten up every time I disagree with you on something. Please, forgive me. I will do anything. Then give me a divorce. I am done. We have 2 kids together. Kids who are better off without you. I know you love the kids, but how you treat me is not right. Do you want our kids to grow up and be like you? I am taking my kids and going far away. Do not look for us otherwise. We will get protection order. You are overreacting. Every time I want to leave, you realize that you cannot live without me. You'll be back anytime soon. I know that. No, you can forget about me coming back. I am tired of your abuse. You really thought you could take my kids from me? Did you have to play you dirty like that? One thing about me is that I love my kids to death. I will do anything for them. Even if it is to expose that their mom is a drug addict. I was admitted to rehab once when I was 22. I do not see why you had to make me look bad in front of my family. I told you that I would do anything to get custody of my son and daughter, even if it means that I must destroy you. Your little claims that I abused you are baseless in court. You have no idea how much hatred I have for you in my heart right now. I will not rest until I make sure that you have no access to these kids. They will grow up without you because you do not deserve to be their father. He got custody. Oh no, sis. I'm so sorry. I get 1 week and he gets the next. Oh no. It is not even a fair ruling. The judge who made the decision had to have been biased. What makes you think that? I know how he operates. He played dirty throughout the entire court case. Now, Violet and Tyra are going to have to spend the entire weeks with him. I had plans to move away with my kids and hope that they forget him. But now those plans have fallen through. You can still move away. Violet is 16 and Tyler is 13. Soon they will be 18 and you will have to share the custody with him. Unless you think he would hurt them. No, I know that he would never hurt them. But it's not fair that he gets to look like a good person in their eyes. I have to do something to make him lose custody. What will you do? I will make the kids hate the very sight of him. And once they hate him, I can easily convince the judge to take custody away from him. Doing this will break him, and I want him to feel that pain. I endured him physically abusing me for so many years. I want him out of my life. By the way, why did you never tell us? I'm so afraid. I have no idea how terrifying it was. But now, it is time to put my plan in motion. Mom, is Dad going to be able to come to my football game on Saturday? I told him, and he said he will make it. Why did Dad not make it even though he knows how I feel about football? I got to dance in the lead of the cheerleading squad. I am sorry, but at least I was there. Your daughter looked crestfallen on Saturday. You should see my son. I dropped him off last weekend at his house. I stayed for lunch. Tyler gave his dad something he made for him. Before leaving, I threw it in the bin. Oh my god, he must have been heartbroken. He blamed his father for not caring about him, even though his dad denied it, of course. Oh, and the football game with my daughter was so easy to get him out of it. I still have access to his calendar, so I moved something up to Saturday. And he was none the wiser. In all honesty, she did tell him, but he forgets things if they're not on his calendar. You must be careful not to get caught. I do not think that he would be very happy with you. He might hurt you. I'm going for self-defense. I'll make sure they hate him before the end of this year, or my name is not Rebecca. Do they know about the abuse? No, they're too young, and it would scar them. Then please do not tell them, no matter how desperate you are. You have got it. I'll not say a word. Mom, can I ask you something? Of course, Violet. Why do you cry so much at night? Nothing much. Do not worry about it. But I hurt you. Well, please don't tell your father I told you this. I should not even be telling you since you're so young. He's not sending us as much money as he used to. He's been spending it all on another woman. The same woman he was seeing when we were married. Oh no, is there nothing you can do about that? I shouldn't have told you. Please forget it and do not hate your father. I'll just have to get a second job so that you and your brother can continue to have a good life. He's always canceling plans with you two, and I have to make excuses for him all the time. I don't think that is fair. Mom, I don't care what you say. I hate him. He's not being nice to you. And that lady that he is now dating? I'll make sure he breaks up with her. No, my dear. Do not say anything. It will not help me get custody of you. I'm not sure I want to keep seeing him. Keep this to yourself and do not tell your brother. I trust to not say anything. You're a good girl after all. Okay, Mom. Hook, line, and sinker. She fell for it. How are you sure that it will work as you planned? I know she will tell her brother, and then when they hate him, they will beg me to appeal the court decision. And this time they will testify against him, and he will lose them. Just be careful, sis. If he finds out that you are turning his kids against him, then he might hurt you. Don't worry, I know how to look out for myself. Mom, can you come and fetch us from Dad's house? We don't feel safe here. What happened? Oh, I told Tyler about what happened and he got mad and confronted Dad. Dad started saying nasty words about you, and the three of us started to argue. I told him that I wish he was not my dad, and then he slapped me. Then he said I was going to grow up to be just like you. He dared to touch my daughter? I'll be there right now. I'm going to skin him alive. Never thought he would touch you two. Okay, let me get someone to come with me. Don't worry, baby. You'll not have to see him again. I'm scared. He left a while ago and he was very angry. Tyler's upset and he's crying, Mom. Is it true that Dad used to abuse you? Who told you that? I heard some moms talking about it in school. Do not listen to gossip at school. I'll be right there. If you think that you'll put a hand to my child, you have another thing coming. Becca, it was a mistake because of misunderstanding. Is Violet okay? I promise I'll get help, but please, don't take my baby from me. You have crossed the line. Have you also been abusing our kids since they moved in with you? Becca, you know that I love those kids. I lost my temper. That is all, and I'm sorry. It was a rare situation when I could not manage my anger. I wish that you were not the father of my kids. Everything that you touch, you destroy. Soon everyone will see that you are nothing. You are the lowest form of life, and you do not deserve to breathe the same air as everyone else. Becca, please don't say that. Even after you broke up, you continue to be toxic and micromanage my life. What is wrong with you? Why are you such a monster? Becca, I have a serious issue. I admit it. I'm a narcissistic and I was abusive. But I would never hurt my own kids. I love them more than I love myself. They're the only thing keeping me sane. I will make sure that you end up alone. How does it feel to finally get rid of that monster? I feel like I have lost several pounds. It was perfect. You should have seen his face when they told him he's not allowed near his kids. He started crying like a baby. Well, the man does love his kids more than anything. Which is why taking them from him was the best revenge for all that he put me through. With him out of the picture, I am going to look for a house out of town. I have a new job already lined up, which will be a big step for my career. The kids would love to go to new school. Wow, you really are going to leave. Don't be sad, bro. You can visit me anytime and annoy me. Okay, bad. I know I probably deserve it, but you did not have to lie like that and make me seem like a monster. You have changed, Becca. And today, you have won. You have managed to hurt me for the first time of my life. You hurt me for many years. Did you not think that I had two hard feelings? I had a lot of problems, Becca. But loving my kids was never out of the question. They are way better off without you. Please, take care of them. I killed him. What? He's gone. What did you do? Was it self-defense? Okay, then let me call you a lawyer. Stay where you are and do not panic. No, I did not do anything to him. He's the one who did something to himself. You are not making any sense. Early this morning, Lois's mom found him dead in his house. He committed suicide. He wrote a note saying that he no longer has his kids. He does not see a reason why he should remain alive. It is all my fault. I told him that he does not deserve to live. Calm down, sis, okay? I'm coming to your house right now. It will all be fine, alright? Yes. Hey, sweetheart, I'm waiting for you in the car. The funeral is starting soon. Well, your son misplaced my gloves because he was playing with them. Now I have to look for them. Okay, please hurry up. Mom? Are you sad? Yes, I am, honey. But he hurt you. He did. And he also gave me two beautiful children. Well, I don't understand why you even cried for him. Your father was a troubled man. I will tell you everything you need to know when you grow up. Deal? Deal. Hey, how are you holding up? Well, life has been quiet. Seems like the move was the right choice. The kids love the new school. I'm doing well in my new job. I am more than happy to hear that. And how's therapy going? It has really made me to realize that he made his own choice, and I was not responsible for them. His own mother told me that she does not blame me. She says that he has always had that side to him when he was growing up. He always got what he wanted, so I guess he did not know how to deal with the loss. Yes, that makes sense. As long as you are doing okay. Yes, it is not your fault that he was weak in his last moments. You were protecting your children to the best way that you knew how. I had a meeting with his lawyer yesterday. What did he say? As I thought, he removed me from as well. But he did keep the kids on. He gave Violet 60% of his money and the other 40% to his son. It is a huge relief because then they will both have any opportunity that they want in life. Yes, it is such a relief. At least he never lied about loving his kids. But he did show them that he was capable of hurting them. Hey, Mom! How was the day? Don't rush back home. We're having too much fun. You little busybody. I told you that it was not a date. I'm having dinner with an old friend. Mommy and an old friend sitting in a tree. Keep on talking. I hope that you finish your homework. Of course. And, Mom? Yes, Violet? It is nice to see you happy again. I'm also happy when you are happy. I miss seeing you smile. My happiness is your happiness, my sweet Violet. Does that mean I can get some new clothes? I sense that you're milking this moment. Fine, but there's budget and I have to come with you. But I'm 17. Why should I go to the mall with my mom? We will discuss this later. A year later, Violet turned 18 and she inherited her father's money. Because of her intellect, she was able to complete college in record time, and is now part of a research team in Antarctica. As for my son, he's currently in college and he's doing well. He wants to use his money to work on an invention he has. I have no idea what it is. He told me, but it was too complicated that I forgot. I'm still single, but now that the kids are out of the nest, maybe I'll give dating another go.
Victor, answer the damn phone. I have been trying to call you for the past hour. Why did you leave with the keys? Come back home.
So you can let your disobedient daughter back in the house. Do you see what happens when you give kids choices? They go ahead and disrespect you. I'm tired of your daughter, Gail. You failed to teach her how to respect her elders.
My husband, please don't make such a rushed decision. I know that Malcolm is a nice boy, but if our daughter doesn't want to date him, then we should not force her.
Do you think that there is a choice in the matter? Let me remind you once again who my friend Elijah is. Elijah is a filthy rich man who has a son with a very bright future. They have houses and businesses all over the world. If we were to be associated with a man like that all along with his family, then our life will be changed.
But we're living a good enough life already. I don't agree with you forcing our daughter out of the house because she refuses to play their games. What happened to you? You never used to value money over your own daughter's happiness.
There is the keyword, happiness. Have I not taken care of you and your daughter? Have you not had the best food, clothing, and anything else that money can buy? I did my part. I was the provider of this family and you had one job, woman. One job, and that was to teach our daughter proper morals. Now she's claiming to be in love with a carpenter.
Peter is a good and hardworking man. If only you would meet him.
I don't want to meet him. I have chosen Malcolm for my daughter.
Please come home and let us discuss this as a family. I'm driving home now. Our daughter called us crying after you kick her out.
These teens are full of too much drama. I told her that she needs to leave the house and go out for a few days to clear her mind. Seeing her and being reminded of how she embarrassed us last night at dinner with Malcolm and his dad made me very angry. The last thing I want to do is harm my daughter.
You have already broken your daughter's heart. I told you to give me some time to try to convince her to willingly give Malcolm a chance to get to know her. If she's going to date him, she has to like him.
But Malcolm adores her. He has ever since they were 12. That is why he told his dad he wants to date her. If they date, we will be rolling in wealth, my love. She's 22 and doesn't have a job. We cannot take care of her for the rest of our lives.
I don't agree with this at all. Come home before I fine you. You will not kick my daughter out of her own house because of some stupid deal you and your drinking buddy made. Do you think that we're back in the olden days?
Fine, I'll come home and make you see that what I'm talking about makes a lot of sense.
Hey, sweetie, where are you? I have just arrived home. I'm sorry that I left you alone. I didn't think that he would kick you out after I left. I cannot see you at the front door. I left, Mom. Why did you leave? We can wait for your dad. I'm so close to convincing him to drop the idea of you dating Malcolm. And we don't need his keys. I can get someone to open the door for us. No, Mom. Drop it. He will be upset if you disobey him and he will kick us both out. He can kick us out if he wants, but you are my daughter and this is your home. There's no use, Mom. The look on his face when you told me that I embarrassed him last night, and I would embarrass him even more by staying in this house. He said that he and Elijah had already had a plan so that our dating would be beneficial. I have only been given vague details about this, but, well, I know they're going to try to get me married to Malcolm. You guys think that Malcolm is a good guy, but he's not. I cannot love someone like him. I love my Peter. I know, just tell me where you are. I'm coming there. Do you have anything with you? Only my clothes. Mom, he pushed me onto the steps of our door and slammed it. At least I had my phone with me and he did not take it. Where are you right now? I will come and fetch you and make him apologize. No, Mother, I'm scared of him. Okay, I will not take you back there, but let me know where you are. I will send you money so you can book somewhere to stay for the night. Thank you, Mom. I'm at Patricia's house, the one opposite the middle school. We'll be there soon, sweetie.
Clean out your daughter's room. Donate the clothes to a charity if you want.
Why?
This is my house, is it not? So why are you asking me questions? You're lucky I did not send you and your immoral daughter back to your mom's house so that you could learn about respecting your husband. In fact, maybe I should send you back to your mother's house because I dislike your tone these days. It is like I'm arguing with another man in my house.
I'm sorry, my husband. I'm just worried about what people would think of you if you kick your own daughter out of the house. I apologize on her behalf for the dinner with Malcolm and how bad it went. She wasn't prepared enough.
I see you are trying to bother me. It was working all along, but I'm losing patience. I love you and you have made my house a home all along, which was why I decided to tell you about my plan and asked you to make this easier for us. If I didn't care about you, I would have just told her she's dating Malcolm and you would not have a say in the matter.
I understand and respect you.
So please, now, take her clothes out of her room. We can look for a tenant for the house or something, but she's not coming back here until she agrees to date him.
Yes, Victor. Hey, I have put your clothes in storage. I have also taken your certificates, ID and license and hidden them. I know he will look for them. I will send a courier with them to Pat's house. He is watching my every move when I leave the house, so I cannot bring them to you. Thank you, Mom. I have an aunt out of town. Could stay with her. No, he ran me out of the house, but he does not own this town. But you cannot stay with Pat forever. I know, but there's some jobs I applied to. Once I get a job, I can support myself. Thank you, Mom, for risking so much for me. No, don't thank me. I am helpless, my daughter. I agreed to that relationship in the first place and stood by while I heard you crying every night. I failed you as a mom, my dear. I have. You have not. Did you tell Peter about this? Yes, he's supportive of me. He has been driving me everywhere like my bodyguard. But I feel guilty about dragging him into this mess. Others who have left me already. He's a good and honest man. I'm proud that he's dating my daughter. Keep in contact if you need anything. Thank you, Mother. Hi, I am at the grocer and my card is declining. Can you please fix it or send me cash so I can buy our food?
You have been shopping a lot lately, even though there are two of us.
Well, it is month end and I'm shopping for nutritious food. It is much healthier.
Give me the shopping list and I will buy all the food for you. I blocked your card.
But why?
You have been sending money to that no good daughter of yours. You disobeyed me. You will regret this.
No, please, I'm sorry, my love.
I should divorce you.
But I don't have anything. My family will not take me back.
But you can find a job to take care of yourself and your daughter. Maybe your son-in-law can take care of you. But don't worry, I will not hurt you. You're my family. But your daughter told me that she's no longer related to me, so I cannot extend the same kindness to her.
Don't hurt her. I swear, don't hurt her. Hi, I cannot get hold of Mia. Where is she?
I don't know how to say this. She's in the hospital. Some burglars came to her house and hurt her. She's fine now.
How could Victor do this?
It is not Victor.
Elijah, then?
Not him either. It's Malcolm.
I don't understand.
Malcolm has been harassing your daughter over the phone for some years, begging her to date him, but she refused. So he told his rich father to make it happen. Your husband was paid money to make it happen. If he cannot, he will have to pay back the money.
He didn't tell me that part. But that's not important now. Please come and fetch me. I need to check on my daughter. I'm on my way.
Okay, good. Sweetheart, where are you? Please answer my calls. Come back home. Where are you? I have been calling you. You will never leave this house again. If you don't come home right now, I will take my life and blame you. I will find you no matter where you are. Your daughter owes me for the money I spent on her education. Malcolm is growing impatient.
I'm not coming back to your house, and neither will Mia.
No, you must come back. Where will you stay?
Do not concern yourself with that. I'm done.
You leave me no choice. The break-in was a warning. I have been protecting you from Malcolm and his dad, but now I withdraw my protection.
Oh, they want a married woman? What do I tell everyone that you're trying to sell someone's wife?
What do you mean? Gail, what have you done? Please tell me you did not ruin things for our family.
She got married to Peter yesterday. Good luck making Malcolm date a married woman. Imagine how that will look for a very influential family. I suggest that you must start looking for the money that Elijah paid you.
Gail, tell me you're joking and this is just a prank. Come back home with my daughter, please. I'm sorry I was too extreme in the way I went about it. Please tell me my baby girl did not get married without me present.
She did. You are the one who said that she's not your daughter.
No, please tell me there's a way to fix this. I was wrong in kicking her out. I was wrong for taking the money.
Now you want to talk about regret? A few days ago you were threatening me to come home. You are such a manipulative man, and I cannot believe that I put up with this for our entire marriage. If you had been this cruel only to me, I would have endured it. I would have, because I said my vows. But not to a poor innocent baby who did not choose to be put in this world or to fall in love with a person her dad does not like.
Please come home. We can fix this.
I believe that this is just another manipulation tactic so that you can once again gain control. I'm not coming back home.
Gail! Gee, the love of my life. Please forgive me. My ego was too strong and I forgot about the family's happiness. I only had good intentions, and that was to set our daughter up with a good match who would guarantee her good life.
The good match that you wanted for her has been harassing her for months and basically told his dad to make her his at whatever cost, be it monetary. That good match is the reason your daughter had a break-in where she stays and nearly got permanently scarred. You stopped my car so that I could not help her out.
I had no choice. I made a deal.
You did have a choice to protect our family and not make that deal, so don't tell me such nonsense.
Please come home.
I need space. Don't contact me. I will contact you. Hi, how are you doing?
Girl, is it really you?
I heard from your mother that you have not been feeling well. Have you gone to the doctor?
What use are doctors? When you were here, I would never get sick.
Eat your food and see a doctor.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Yes?
Can you bring Mia home? I want to see her and apologize.
She doesn't want to see you, not yet.
I have something for her and Peter. A car. I think it would be important, especially if they want to start a family. And you can come visit too. It is our anniversary soon.
I will come see you in a few days. There's stuff we need to discuss.
Thank you.
Hi, Mom. So how did it go? He didn't take it so well, but I could see that he was holding it in because we were in public space. But I cannot do this anymore. I cannot stay married to him. He told me that I will not get anything from him, and it's fine. I'm sure I can find a job and take care of myself. I'm so proud of you, Mom, for having the strength to tell him that you're leaving. I know that you're scared of him. Not anymore. I'm choosing myself now. As you should. Are you on your way home? No, I booked a motel. Where he stays? Are you mad? He would not hurt me. Text me if you need something. I think there's someone in my room. Should I call the police? Mom? Mom? Hi, I'm fine. Security got him out. He was hiding on the balcony and he tried to attack me. I'm coming to fetch you right now. I will not let you stay in the same city as him. After Victor tried to attack Gail, she got a restraining order against him. In the divorce proceedings, she got half the money and she decided to press charges of attempted murder. He's currently in jail for a few months. His friend Elijah and his son Malcolm got another girlfriend from Malcolm, but the relationship does not look too healthy. Mia and Peter are living very happily together.